Hello! Just wanted to welcome you back to my series of Road to 250 Gold Stars on custom tracks. So, we're gonna do the Let It Breeze. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first track of today is gonna be on Banished Keep. In general, this ghost was pretty easy. The driving is pretty average. Once you figure out and learn the strats, it's not that bad. This one I can teach, so you TF input, release your mini turbo, and you'll get up there. And then for this here, what you want to do is go up the zipper, trick, and then you wheelie, and then you shroom. And then for this, what I do is I just wheelie, and then hop over. And then here, what you want to do is TF input. And then here again, same thing. You just do TF input, release that mini, and then here you get a slip drift, and then into wheelie, and you make it. And here you cut inside, then you hop and down trick. Then you go up the ramp, you trick, wheelie, readjust, and then shroom. So yeah, that's the general sense of the tech on this track. And as you can see if you look on the mini-map, I have a good lead. Okay, that was a good last section. Alright, so I'll show you this ending section here. So what you do, you go for the white boost panel, left drift, wheelie, and you make it. And yeah, that is all for Banished Keep. Alright, so the next track on the list is Big Express City. This ghost was very challenging for a couple of reasons. The first reason being he's on the spear, so it's obviously a little bit quicker when you're using Flame Runner. Second reason is for this upcoming section here. I'll show you. Right here. This Streamless strat is very annoying to get down. But once I figured out a consistent alignment, it was not that bad. But at the beginning, it was so hard. Alright, let's see here. Pardon me. So we're starting off behind, which is fine, because I actually love playing catch-up, so this played out in my advantage. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see this driving. Oh, and also this is a 1-lap track, so that was also another thing that made this a little bit frustrating. And yeah, after this I'll actually teach you the shroomless thing. And as you can see, I caught up here because Spear takes that cut really wide. And yeah, was able to slip in and win. Alright, so now I'm gonna teach you this shroomless thing. Should be coming up in a second. Okay, so what you do is you go kinda wide, and then you just trick here. Don't have to wheelie, just trick, and then trick a bunch, and you'll make it. The key, and I see a lot of people that mess it up, and that's the key to making or breaking the shroomless, is you have to start wide on that first rooftop thing. If you go too tight, you're relying on RNG, and most of the time it's not in your favor. So you're just better off going wide for consistency, and it'll reduce your chances of getting the air, the unwanted air. So yeah, just wanted to teach you guys that, so that you know. Alright, so up next we have Big Nature City. This course was particularly challenging because there's a lot of things that can go wrong in your runs. A lot of unwanted air, just unwanted things. Like this, for example, this low trick, you have to get a side trick. If you don't get a side trick, you're gonna get a high air. And for some controllers, like the nunchuck, like what I use, it's kinda hard to control your tricks. It's a little bit easier with the D-pad, but still, it's very trick reliant for that. The other reason this ghost was pretty hard too is his driving is pretty solid. Not perfect, but driving solid. And there's not much to teach on this track, except for this shroom cut here. I guess you can kind of teach that. So what you do is you start wide, and you cut in, shroom, and you just wheelie. That's one method of doing it. Another method you can do is you can like shroom and then spin drift, and you'll make it. Okay, so we're catching up. Driving is solid. The chain helped. Okay, so we've caught him. This is very close. But we're doing good. Doing a good job. Keeping the lead. Had to realign there, but that's fine. That was good. Got the down trick, then the two tricks, and that's enough. That is it for Big Nature City. Okay, so our next track is Boshi Skate Park. This ghost was kind of free, I'm not gonna lie to you. Learning the strats, not too bad. And then once those were down, I just did some good driving, and we were all set to beat this one. Okay, so I can teach you this shroomless strat at the beginning. So what you do is you start kind of wide, then you build a mini turbo, release it, and then trick just right before that ramp, and it'll give you a ton of air to make it over the railing. You'll get to see it one more time here on this lap. That's all there is to teach really on this track. So you see it here again, mini turbo over the rail. Cool. That is all for Boshi Skate Park. Alright, so up next we have Bowser Jr.'s Forge. This ghost was very frustrating, and the reason is, in order to have a good chance at beating this ghost, you have to do the shroomless cut at least once. And that was frustrating to learn. So as you can see, that is how you do it. And the best way I can teach it is just to say, so you have to get the trick on the rail, and then what you do is you set up your bike so that it kind of goes upwards, kind of like 45-50 degrees-ish, if you like numbers. And then once you have that angle, then you just get a wheelie, and it should be enough air to get you over. And then here on lap 2, you use a mushroom, which is 10 times easier. And it's literally the same angle, except what you do that's a little bit different is you use your mushroom and then you TF input. And the reason you do the TF input is if you just keep holding right, or not right, left, you're just gonna fly into the lava, because it's gonna propel you really, really far to the left. Okay, so again here, we do the shroom. So you align yourself, go left, shroom, TF, and you make it. Alright, that was Bowser Jr.'s Forge. Alright, so up next we have Bowser's Fiery Fortress. This ghost was not that bad. Has some pretty good driving. The tech is pretty easy. Mostly just driving on this track, not much tech. Like, that's the shroom spot. Nothing fancy. Alright. My driving is decent. I have like a few tiny mistakes. Okay, that was solid. Good shroom. That was good too. That spin drift was cool. That was good. There's not much to commentate on this track. It's mainly just driving. I guess that's the only thing I have to say about this track, is just learn the shroom spot, do the shroom spot, or I should say, do the shroomless thing, and then just have some average to above average driving, and you should be set to beat this one. Like there, that was so bad. Alright, that is Bowser's Fiery Fortress. Alright, so up next we have BTS, also known as Bowser's Termination Station. This coast was good. Has some good driving. Does a lot of the tech. And yeah. Also, the strat that he does here, it's not required to beat it. Right. So I'll teach you guys that shroom on the next lap, because we do it again. Alright, so I'll teach you the shroomless thing up here. So what you do is you hold your mini turbo, release, and then you get on the platform, then you hop trick. And this here, what you do is you spin drift onto the mushroom and then trick. Then release the B button and then wheelie. You'll make it. And then this is just a series of tricks. Okay, so the next shroom is up here. What you do is you shroom really early, and then you drift trick if you want. If not, just trick, and you're set. And then I'm not doing that strat, because we don't need to. Then here, you start off really wide on that line, drift, trick, and then use shroom, TF input, and then you release the mini turbo, and then drift the other way, and you should be set to make that. So again, this is a demo on the shroomless. Release, hop trick, go. Then another demo, so you spin drift, trick, release B, and wheelie. And that's all there is for Bowser's Termination Station. Alright, so just wanted to point out my apologies. I did not notice that Bowser's Termination Station was actually the last track for the bees. So yeah, now you know that that is the last track for the video. And yeah, so that is the end of our second episode of the Road to 250 Gold Stars. I will probably put out another video for the next list of tracks, because I've been grinding out the gold stars while making these videos, and I'm pretty far ahead, so yeah, you'll probably see episode number 3 shortly after I've uploaded this second one. Alright, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you watching this episode, and yeah, hopefully I taught you something, and maybe you'll want to subscribe to my channel? I don't know. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.